You trying to blow this popsicle stand? You trying to ride or what? Come on. Oh! What's good, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't really know how you got here. Don't really know why I'm here, but we all here. It's a little party. You know we social distancing. It's a little party. Thank you for coming. Please don't leave. Please don't come back. Don't leave. Don't press the X. Please come back. Thanks. What's good? I'm RJ. Welcome to my channel. I mean, this is just here. I'm just here. There's really no real explanation. My name is RJ. I'm from the Midwest. I am a college graduate. I have a Bachelor of Science in Political Science. That's all you need to know. We're not gonna go no more farther. Cause y'all being too nosy now. You asking too many questions. That's it. That's all you got to know. This is my intro video to my YouTube channel. This is my first video. This is gonna be a question and answer video. Yeah, I asked my friends and family to ask me a few questions so that I can go ahead and answer and let you get to know me a little bit. See if you want to continue to ride it out with me, you know. Cause I mean, gee, I really don't know where we're going. But if you're willing to ride, hop on in. You know, just hop on in. Put your mask on first. Wash your hands. Make sure you brush your teeth so you don't smell your breath in your mask. But jump on in. Let's ride out. The first question. They're actually all over the place because some of the questions that I had people ask, it was being real childish. They wasn't taking me serious with me asking questions. And plus my friends are just goofy, so that is what it is. But alright. First question. Fave hobbies. I have a few favorite hobbies. And one of them is poetry. I've been writing poetry since high school. High schoolish, yeah. I just find it very therapeutic. I just write about everyday life. I write about what bothers me. My poetry is usually emotional. Yeah, I don't really got much for you. You just have to hear it to understand it. I literally just write about everyday things, struggles that I go through, heartache, stress, anything, loss. It's just really what's on my mind that day. Like, literally, I write better when it hurts. Like, no cap. And another one of my favorite hobbies is reading. And I like adventures. I like reading about adventures. I love mystery. I love reading about culture and history. That's really one of my big things. Culture and history are one of my favorite things to read about. I just like to constantly learn. I'm like a sponge. If you see me looking to my right, this is my right. For those of you watching, it will be your left. Yeah. Just in case you didn't catch that. I have some notes over here because I ramble and I get sidetracked. And I would tell you a random story that's nothing to do, well, slightly something to do with what I was already talking about. So yeah, these are my notes to help me. Boom, I'm rambling now. The current book that I'm reading now is a Native American book. It's called The Ways of My Grandmother. It's by Beverly Hungry Wolf. Shout out to the Blackfoot Nation. I am a descendant of Blackfoot Nation people. Look, another book that I'm also currently reading, Relationship Goals by Pastor Michael Todd. Now, this is not any of the things that I've previously just listed that I like to read. Pastor Michael Todd is a non-denomination Christian pastor. He's a pastor of Transformation Church. So this is more of a spiritual, I guess, religious book called Relationship Goals. And another book that I'm also reading, How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accent. It's by Julie Alvarez. So those are the current 3 books that I'm reading. I have multiple books that I have started and then got distracted and picked up a different book. So I'm not done with those yet. So those, I need to finish those 3. I'm like all over the place with all 3 of those. I need to pick up one, finish it, and then pick up the other 2 and finish those. Yeah, let's go next. Another thing that I enjoy is ice skating. That's another one of my hobbies. I've been skating since I was like, what, 6 or 7. The first time I actually got on the ice was when I was like 4 or 5. My mom took me. She used to figure skate when she was a kid. She thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Surprisingly, you would think I would be scared of the blade. I didn't care. It was like, this looks like fun, and I can kick the ice with the blade. Yeah, I got in trouble with whatever. I love figure skating, and then you don't see many women of color, especially black women. I thought I was going to be an Olympic gold medalist. Like, I thought I was going to be a professional figure skater. And here we are. I'm a political science major. didn't go as I planned. Now, some of my favorite figure skaters, Debbie Thomas, she was like a figure skater turned doctor, so that's even more bomb. Don't know what she's doing with her life today. Michelle Kwan was also another one of my favorite figure skaters. Debbie Thomas was a black woman. Michelle Kwan is Asian. Mabel Fairbanks, also a black woman. She was bomb. Syria Connolly, she's bomb. Super, super bomb. She was literally outside of, like, my top favorite, I could literally say, is Debbie Thomas, Michelle Kwan, in Syria. Because she's fire. Like, backflips. I don't even want to call her a rebel. I don't say that she was free. Like, she talked about freedom all the time, like being a black girl. They already didn't like her muscular build. They already didn't like her dark skin in her time period when she was skating. And then she was backflipping. She was doing something a lot of people could not do. Like, what? Going nuts. Dominating a sport that no one thought she would dominate. Come on now. Come on now. What? She's fire. I really mess with her. That was also one of my favorite skaters. Oh, and then like a more of a recent skater, Unikim. I don't really watch figure skating as much as I used to. Of course, you know, the Winter Olympics only come around, whatever, 4 years, so it's still one of my favorite pastimes, though. I will just go to a free skate, or I'll go to a public skate. Another one is watching movies and finding new movies to watch. I'm introvert, so yes, I do have friends. I do have a good amount. I do hang out with them, but at times I need my space. I need to recharge. Like, what you gonna do with a dead battery? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I like action adventure movies. I really, really love war movies. Wild, I know, military brat. I love war movies. And I love documentaries. I love some comedies, but usually I like the action comedies, because comedies like kind of like could be corny to me. I'm like, ha ha. Like, it really depends. I'm picky about comedies. Oh, cultural. I definitely love cultural movies. I really love cultural movies. Like, man, I like it all. Like, literally action adventure too. Because like, pew pew. Be ready to run up on somebody, you know. Especially if it's like to travel. I love mostly for the food and culture. I love to experience cultures, see people's way of life, see how different their culture is from mine, see what we have in common, see what's different. See, you know, I just love to see. Look, I love origin stories, because again, I love history. Political science major, history buff. I love it all. I love it, love it, love it. So I love to explore, but I ain't gonna lie, mostly because of the food. Like, food and culture, but food is number one. I love food. Like, feed me. Feed me. You want me to love you? Feed me. I'm feed you too, but like, feed me. Recap favorite hobbies, and I went into in depth. If you made it this far, we're gonna summarize my favorite hobbies: poetry, reading, ice skating, movies, and traveling. Those are things I like to do. I guess you call those hobbies, but they're hobbies to me, so you're gonna deal with it. Next question. Favorite color. Okay, so my primary favorite color is red, but I also like orange, gold, and tans. Like, I don't know, I love those, especially against my skin tone. I'm a little pale right now, but especially against my skin tone, especially in the summer, I love those colors. Red is definitely one of my favorite colors. I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of like blues a little bit, not for real, but it's like gotta be like dark, like a dark deep blue. I rock with that. I mean, I'm wearing blue now. So, pet peeve. One of my biggest pet peeves. I got multiple pet peeves, but my top three biggest pet peeves. I hate repeating myself. Like, when someone's requiring me to repeat myself, that means you were not listening to me to begin with. And I really don't like when people don't listen to me. I got short people syndrome. Don't start with me. Listen to me the first time, so I don't have to repeat myself. And then I don't like when people talk over me. I will give you the respect to listen to you and make sure I understand what you're saying. And if I don't understand, I'm going to ask you. Mama, listen. So if I'm looking crazy at you, it's because I'm really trying to understand what you're saying in the context that you mean it. Because you could say something and that's not how you meant it, like in your brain. So like, if I'm talking and it's my turn to talk and you cut me off, that's blowing me, because one, you're not listening to, I gotta repeat myself. See, it all comes full circle. It all goes together, full circle. Don't play with me. I'm animated on top of that. Very animated. Next question. My top love language. Okay, I took a love language quiz like 2 years ago. My top love language is quality time. Like, I'm the type of person, as long as we in the same room, like I'm on this side of the couch and you all the way over here on this side of the couch, we good. And we together, that's it. I'm happy. Okay, so my top one was quality time, and then my second two, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure they tied. Like, I'm pretty sure I had a tie with these two. It was acts of service and words of affirmation. Like, I need to hear you say it, but then I need you to go out and do it. Like, I can hear you all day, but if you're not showing me at the same time, what? None. So that's enough. We're gonna move on, because this is not freaking matchmaker. This is not Match.com. If you could run away right now, where would you go? I would go to Dubai. It looks just so beautiful. It's so beautiful there. Like the architecture, the culture. I would 100% enjoy going there to visit and vacation. If I couldn't go there, Puerto Rico's. Yeah. So literally Puerto Rico or the United Arab Emirates. Those are like the two places I would go to vacation if I could go somewhere right now. Like, it's Puerto Rico, man. What? Sun, water, beach, great food. Latinos, what you mean? Everything you need. Great music, great atmosphere. Guilty pleasure. I didn't think about this one too much. I don't really have a guilty pleasure. I'm just a foodie. I like to eat. I'm trying to eat everything I see. That's a problem though, because we like times, like we in a panorama, you know, we're in a parallel. We're in a paragraph, and it's really hard to, you know, work out at Midwest. Like I said, it's big cold. What you mean? Like, bruh, it's cold. It's really cold outside. Like, it's brick. Who finna go outside and work out in the cold? It's ice outside. It was snowing earlier. What you mean? Who gonna go outside? Who? Me? You could go outside, have fun, go take a good run. It's cold. I am brown. Where outside am I going to? If it ain't no sun, where I'm going? And plus, I'd be scared to go to the gym. Like, we in a parallel, and there's germs outside. Like, these are super germs. These ain't normal germs, and I'm already kind of germophobic. These big germs, these scary germs, these punch you in your throat and strangle you, like real life. Anyways, I'm literally off track. I like to eat. Guilty pleasure, food. A few other questions that I feel like answering. If you won 10K right now, what would you do? Yo, if I won 10K, I ain't gonna lie, I would pay off my student loans. Don't know how smart that is, because like, I feel like that would make my credit score go down. I would still pay off I'd pay off my debt. I'd pay off my debt. To counteract it, I'd probably open like, 3 credit card accounts just so I can have something on my account so that my stuff just don't plummet. I got college student loans, man. Look, we out here in these streets struggling. I definitely pay off my car loan. I definitely would put money in my savings account. I would invest because I need my money to work for me on top of me getting a paycheck, and then especially in these hard times. And then I would travel. Moving on, something that made you smile today. I ain't gonna lie, nothing really make me smile today. I've just been in one of them, like, you know, I'm here moods. I've been like that for a while, but something that did make me smile a few days ago, like, and I found this by accident. I'm like, that was divine intervention. I literally found this by accident. Had me hollering. I love Brent Fias, or is it Fias? However the boy pronounced his name. I seen a video. It was called, I don't know the kid's YouTube. Let me stop calling him a kid. I don't even know if he's a kid. He's probably a grown man, but I feel like he's younger than me. Shorty a kid to me. I don't know, bro. But he funny. Shorty funny. Bro, literally, he made a video, and it's called How Brent Faiyaz Sings. It low-key kind of slapped. Like, it kind of go a little nuts. And I was just like, why is this kind of good, but like horrid, but it's funny, but it do low-key sound like Brent, like crickets. Brent been quiet ever since it dropped. Is this your ghostwriter? Shorty, is this your ghostwriter? It's okay. You could tell us. You could tell me, but I ain't gonna tell nobody. Man, I don't even know you. So who I'm gonna tell? Is he your ghostwriter? Like, that was funny. That made me smile. Like, a few days ago, that made me smile. That was hilarious. I don't know why. It tickled me so much. I sound like an old woman. It tickled me. Next question, favorite food. Ooh, favorite food. I love literally almost all foods. I would try almost anything once. Almost anything. Almost. Mexican, Caribbean food, and barbecue. Those are easily the 3 things I can eat at any time, all the time. I love platanos, like plantains, rice, some type of rice, and some beans, easily. And I love sauteed veggies. So literally, that's my favorite. Like, barbecue. Who could go wrong with barbecue? Like, my favorite food in general, macaroni and cheese. And I low-key shouldn't even really be eating cheese, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna stop. Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop my stomach, my intestines, but whatever. macaroni and cheese. Literally one of my favorite things. That's it for my question and answer. Yeah, it's not really that exciting. I mean, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. You a real one. But like, I gotta go, and I'm pretty sure you gotta go too. So that's it. That's all I got. Thank you for coming. I hope you continue to ride with me. I rock with y'all. I hope you rock with me. I mean, I don't really, like I said, man, I don't really know where we're going. But G, if you're trying to ride, like you trying to ride or what, hop on in, put that mask on, and let's go. Let's ride out. You have a good rest of your day. Bye.